Navy Weeks are the opportunity for the Navy to show the citizens of America what they get for the taxpayers' dollars spent on the Navy. And we use it to portray the message of why you need to have a Navy, why it's important to the nation, why it's important to our economy. There's a process that we go through every year. We only have 15 Navy Weeks a year. So we go through a whole process looking at the demographics of a particular area and what we think the value of the exposure would be to that area. Sioux Falls being known as one of the best little cities in America, it was important for us to come here, and we're really glad that we're here. The Navy is America's away team. What we do, if we're doing our job right, then there are no attacks on American soil. What we do is we deploy forward, we stay at sea for long periods of time, and we work with our partners and allies, plying the oceans of the world, and people don't see us here very often, especially places that don't have an ocean like Sioux Falls. So it's important for us to get out, let people know what the Navy does and why it's important for America. The splashiest of events is the air show this weekend. You'll see the Navy Blue Angels, you'll see the Leap Frogs will jump out of airplanes, and those are skills that we use in combat defending America every day. So those are fantastic events. You'll also see in some of the local pools, Navy divers will be showing what we do. There will be a band from Great Lakes performing at various venues. And then at the South Dakota Battleship Memorial, there's going to be a big veterans celebration. So you'll see sailors around in white uniforms, and come up and talk to us. I mean, that's the best way to experience the Navy, is to get to know the people, which are really the strength of the Navy. If you go to navyweek.org/Sioux Falls 2012, it'll have the entire schedule of events. We do have a Navy Operational Support Center, which is a reserve command. Believe it or not, South Dakota has quite a number of Navy reservists, and I have to put a shout out to Lieutenant J.G. Tim Steingrim, who is forward deployed in Bahrain right now, doing great things for the nation, right out of this reserve center. I'm going to meet with everybody from the local schools and educators at both the elementary, high school, and university level. I'm going to meet the mayor. I'm going to meet civic organizations. I'm going to do TV interviews. I'm going to try my best to meet everybody from children to octogenarians. I am a fighter pilot by trade and have flown airplanes off aircraft carriers for 30 years. Right now, I am the chief of staff for the command that owns all the airplanes, ships, submarines, and people on the East Coast part of our Navy. Part of America's strength is our economy and how we fit into the world economy. In fact, we are a driver of the world economy. But 70% of the surface of the world is covered by water, and 80% of the people of the world live within 200 miles of a major oceanic body of water. 90% of the world's trade is traveled and transported by oceans, especially for here in South Dakota, which has hundreds of millions of dollars worth of agricultural trade that plies the seas. We need a Navy to keep the oceans free for use by everybody so that the economic engine of the world keeps going.